the first time I've done that. I actually accidentally pressed the stop recording button instead of the stop YouTube button. But oh well. Yeah. So yeah, David Rovics is probably one of my favorite CC musicians. Just in part because of like his longevity and like his commitment to it. I mean, like all of his 20 bazillion albums are Creative Commons. And that sounds like I'm exaggerating, but he might actually have that many. I mean, the dude is just ridiculously prolific. Let's see if I can get like a very quick count on albums via Bandcamp. Oh, it looks like that's gonna not be as easy as I would want it to. Oh, there's the music button. So we got 4 across, and I don't think that's all of them. But in any case, yeah, he's got some really good stuff. It's mostly like, actually, he has an acoustic version of that song that I might play at some point as well. And that track was not on the Wired CD, The Immortal Beats. So I'm not sure how it sort of rose to FMA fame, but somebody must have used it in something, and I have to poke around a bit more for that. But yeah, but lots of big names on that Wired CD. So they give you enough time to make a decision.
Yes.
Sweet. Lay it on us. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a very relaxing album.
I was just trying to figure out. I'm pretty sure this is not all of David Rovick's stuff's on his Bandcamp. I don't know why that he might have done it that way, if they have like a limit for free accounts or something. But I do know that David has a Wikipedia article. So perhaps he has his complete, or not he has, but perhaps Wikipedia has his complete discography. It seems as though it does not, because it does not have anything listed past 2015. But he's got a lot. And people can go, if you just type in David Rovics in the Wikipedia search, it'll go to his page, and you can look at everything that he's got from 2015 and see that he's putting out like 2 albums a year, basically. I mean, dude is just ridiculous.
I think I remember you interviewing him on Music Monument.
Yeah, we had him on at least a couple of times.
Yeah, he was one of those multiple appearance guys.
Yeah, so yeah, I like David. All right. Well, I have a. So I know that it's unclear if everything on Tribe of Noise is Creative Commons or not. I think they have some like other weird licenses and stuff, but this is a band that again has been around, or a project that's been around for a long time, and I'm pretty sure they're on Jamendo as well. So I'm working off on this one, the Tribe of Noise playlist, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this one's a CC musician. Yeah, so I don't know the deal with the 3.0 and 4.0. I had thought maybe they, just changed when 4 came out, but they're not in order. So
Yeah.
no idea what's going on with that. But all their stuff is CC BY, so that's the least restrictive of the things that are actually licenses. So that's pretty cool. All right. It's been I was gonna say it's been pretty laid back, but I guess we had the David Rovich track in there, so kind of brought the heart rate up for the show a bit.
Yeah, the song you just played has an interesting video. Like there was a part of
I
like,
don't know.
people playing tennis and they were on the beach. It's just, I don't know. Seemed a
I
little
don't know.
random or something.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that.
Do you know if the artist like specifically filmed the whole video or if they were just using clips from something?
I do not. I just, like I said, was going off the Tribe of Noise, their playlist, and they've got 210 tracks on it.
Wow.
But that's actually from the Zero Project page. It's not just somebody tossed it up on YouTube. So that doesn't mean that they created the video, but they gave a endorsement. I do know that there's a link to this site from the page. Now that particular, I think it actually like double. Yeah, I think they messed up their link there. But so I don't know if this person did the filming, but the actual like cover photo is by that person. So maybe there's a connection, maybe there's not. Interestingly, Zero Project is on Tidal. Not something I see a lot of Creative Commons musicians giving out links for. But yeah, Tidal's a thing. So
yeah,
the Tidal link there. Yeah, I think they had a pretty big Jamendo catalog at some point in the past. So they might have just moved over to Tribe of Noise. I don't know.
So I do have my next track picked out.
All right. Yeah, well, whenever you are ready, you can hit that up.
Yeah, so that was the first 5 minutes of that.
Nice. How long is that track?
6.5 minutes.
It's after a while I was like, I'm pretty sure this is more than 27 seconds, so
Yeah.
I guess it feels like a long time on the plank. All right. Anything else you want to say about that? It definitely was a slightly different mood than
Yeah, so
the
I
stuff that
found
we've
that
been playing.
band in 2016. This was back when the YouTube channel and NetLabel Archive first started archiving old net labels. And there was a net label called One that had a handful of bands that I ended up really liking. And one of them was Makanouchi Bento. And then I found that they have a Bandcamp page, and they're still releasing stuff today, which means they've been a band for like at least 15 years. I think they're based in Romania. But yeah, they have a lot of crazy sounding songs.
It looked like they had a fair amount of Facebook followers. The way this is set up, I can't see it on the when it hovers, but let's see if I can see this. Yeah, so I think over 1,800 people following the band.
Yeah.
Basically 1,800 liking, which I mean in the CC scene is pretty good.
Yeah. I think in recent years they've been doing some video game soundtracks, movie soundtracks. There was some kind of movie called Bodrog, and they did a soundtrack for it. But yeah, it's definitely a interesting band. I know that a few years ago, in like December of 2018 or something, they released a song that made a rooster sound really creepy. If I can find it on YouTube, I might play that next. But yeah, it was definitely something.
Nice. Well, you don't. This next track is not going to give you a lot of time to look for stuff.
Oh well, that's okay. I've got my iTunes up, and so I can look by song titles and whatnot, and then search it on YouTube. So nice. It didn't take too long.
So I had mentioned that last week there was an album that wasn't out yet. I played a song by Monk Turner, but this track is off the off his new album, Divided States.
They think they're right just because their skin is white. They'll make someone a criminal. Get out the phone to dial 911 because they feel uncomfortable when they call the cops. They say whatever they like. When something makes them feel afraid, one call can make it go away. They want their country back, so they go on the attack with a call to the authorities. purity. When they call the cops, they say whatever they like. When something makes them feel afraid, one call can make it go away. The cost of white anxiety, a broken down society, looking through a tinted lens, not knowing what they see, fearing that they've lost control while others still can't breathe. The privilege just to be.
All right.
It wasn't intentionally a political day, but I did want to play something off Monk's album. And I mean, the name of the album is Divided States, so I wasn't going to get away from that. And then, like I said, I really like Rovix. And Rovix is another one, unless you go to his, well, actually, I was going to say, unless you go to his children's music, you're not going to get away from the politics. But even his children's music is political. I don't know how many kids listen to his children's music, but it's a thing that he did or does. All right. Did you get enough time
I could
to?
not find that other song on YouTube, unfortunately. But it is called Rooster's Circadian Rhythm, and it's on their Bandcamp page. Yeah.
How do roosters know when to crow? Maybe if I put Rooster Circadian Rhythm in quotes, I'll get better results here. Yeah, not really.
I found it. I'll post a link.
Sweet.
It's 2018 release.
Pulsating resins.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see what YouTube, like when you put words in, what they come back with. Like saving air with a pulsating flow. Create a pulsing animation with CSS. It's like nothing about resins. Like why? Again, maybe the quotes is I mean, like Google's a search company. I don't know. It's just kind of, and quotes doesn't seem to help on YouTube. Well, did you have anything else that you wanted to play, or did we tap out your selections?
I've got one more track.
Sweet.
This is also from the Net Label Archive Discovery. It's the wrong one.
That was dope though.
Yeah, it was a remix of the original. But here it is.
Two-mile drive to get home, wherewithal at the end of the line. Take the road around the bay. The bay looks good at this time of the year. You make it easier on yourself involved. Grip it tight, tight until you lose your grip on reality still. You make it easier on yourself involved. You would till you'd be home by now. We were all still alive till we died. You make it easier on yourself You make it easier on yourself involved. You lived here, you'd be home by now. We were all still alive till we died. You make it easier on yourself involved. Make it easier on yourself involved.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was also a 2016 discovery. It was also apparently released on that label called One back a really long time ago. Is it in November 2005? But yeah, that ended up being one of my most played songs in my iTunes library. There was just something that clicked with it, and I was starting college at that time, and it just kind of flowed, um, along with some other songs that I discovered. So yeah, unfortunately, the artist only has like a few releases, um, but they're good. So
This is changing the subject, but I mentioned Tribe of Noise. Have you used Tribe of Noise at all?
no, I haven't.
I remember it not being super easy to find stuff, but Whitney's on there. Like some of his stuff. Joseph, Norwegian artist, from originally from South Carolina. But I don't think I feel like some of their stuff is not CC, and they don't make it obvious which is which on their page, sadly.
Wasn't Whitney interviewed like 3 times on Music Management?
Yeah. I had thought about doing a some covers of his some of his stuff, but just don't have the time, sadly. Yeah, it's so Tribe of Noise has these has you can get like badges, and he got Member of the Week and then Peacemaker. I don't know what this Peacemaker badge is.
What the heck does Member of the Week mean?
I guess that they feature artists every week is kind of what it looks like. Let's see if I can get, okay, here we go. For years now, we reward a member every week and add their profile page on our homepage, include an interview, and publish a badge on their tribe profile page. If you want to get this badge, it means you should get the attention of our community managers, so stay active and keep in touch. And then they have a Heard by Millions badge. Tribe of Noise brings your music to a higher level by having your music played in stores all around the world. If your music is selected and placed within any in-store playlist, you get this badge and you will be heard by millions of shop visitors. Well,
And hopefully they will like your music.
yeah, and I don't know that that's true anymore, but maybe at one point. So here's the Peacemaker one. In cooperation with Masterpiece, and that's Peace, like Peacemaker, like you would have assumed, but Masterpiece. We encourage our members to spread peace around the globe through competing in My Music Masterpiece competition. Eager to earn yourself the Peacemaker badge, submit your song. So you can submit your song if you are a musician, and this is me not reading anymore, but telling people you can submit your songs at masterpiece.org/ well, actually it's not /music, that My Music, that's where it takes you, but masterpiece.org is the website you would go to if you want to find out more about this organization that it would seem Tribe of Noise partners with. But yeah, you might need to log in to like do a search on Tribe of Noise, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, they definitely have Creative Commons music there.
That reminds me of how Jamendo requires you to log into your account in order to download something. No.
Oh, I didn't even. You can stream without having to log in.
Yeah, but if you want to download something, you have to log in.
That's lame.
Yeah, it is.
I I feel like that's still better though than just to even be able to like search. I don't know if I signed in with. I remember I like signed in once, but I don't know if it was with Google or how did if I created a separate account. It's funny because they have a where like you can use SoundCloud, but then you use like your Google to log into SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Let's see if this super not. Maybe I'll spend some time with Tribe of Noise and have something more interesting to say next week about it. Also about next week, I don't know how many people are gonna watch this, but we have in the group, in the CC listening party group right now, a vote for whether we want to move to Saturdays or to Sunday. And it looks like we have Caleb voted for Saturday as well. So basically the problem is it's too late for Victor to come now on Sundays, now that we've changed times.
So is it like midnight or 1 a.m. for him? Or?
Yeah, I think it's exactly midnight for him now, and it was 11, and midnight is just a little too late, which is understandable. I had mentioned this, and I think there was a little bit of language barrier. I mean, he said it's just, is that too late? He said just a little bit, but it's okay. That's what he said, like when I said it to the group. But I guess when push came to shove, he was like, well, actually today it's a little late. So, and that's fine. I thought it might be the whole West Coast to Kazakhstan time zone thing is a bit difficult. I'm hoping that we do move it to Saturday, and that means that Potsy will be able to his Facebook now is Puck Warner. So I think Leo is his actual real name, but I'm not even sure. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure if it's Potsy or if it's Cheese, but I'm pretty sure it's Potsy. Well, the guy on Facebook that goes by Puck Warner, who is a member of Cheese and Potsy and of Puck, which is previously unknown Canadian Kids, and there are 3 members of that band. He said he might be able to come on Saturdays, so I'm hoping that actually happens if we make that happen.
I think I remember you saying that he lives in Japan.
Yes. So he said that he's often on. So he's Canadian, I guess, by birth, and grew up in the Vancouver area, I think. But actually, he and his brother, they both moved to Japan. But he said he's usually has a Skype call around that time. And I don't know if he means around that time, like before we change times or after, this time of year is weird because different countries change at different times. And if it was just like a 2-week thing or something with Kazakhstan, I would just say like, whatever, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, Victor. But they don't change times at all in Kazakhstan, which I think is smart. But in any case, reality is that we do change times, so got to deal with that. And but yeah, I mean, it's just I think hopefully the Saturdays I hadn't wanted to do because it would interfere with my long rides. There's no group rides anymore, not until late April. There's nothing on the calendar. That could change, but just got to deal with what's in front of me right now, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if I can't make it every week, then hopefully enough new people will be able to make it to where there will be enough to make it happen. But anyway, well, I've got a few. I was going off about this Tribe of Noise things because there's a band here that, again, I think is Creative Commons, but I haven't been able to find any information for sure that they're Creative Commons. But they're another band that has a Wikipedia page, which I feel like is, I don't necessarily want to say rare, but not super common in the Creative Commons world. But I think they've gotten a they do a lot of protests in Russia, so I think that's what has garnered them a Wikipedia page. So, in any case, unless you got something you want to add to any of that, Sam, I guess we will adjourn for the week.
Yeah, I'll just save some tracks for next time.
Sweet. All right, man. So I'll make sure you know. I guess I should post like when people need to get their votes in by.
Yeah, I'll probably vote for Saturday then.
Yeah. Do you think Wednesday is good for people to get their votes in by?
Maybe. I mean, I would probably say Thursday.
The only, I mean, so my concern with waiting until Thursday is that if we, I mean, I guess we could say earlier on Thursday, but like if I don't like post something until Friday and then we have the actual event on Saturday, like people might not see the change in time. That would be my concern with doing it any later.
Okay.
But I mean, maybe if we said like noon on Thursday or something, that would be enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess people are used to calculating to
Well, I guess
Central Time.
according to the poll you just posted, like how many people have already seen it? Whatever.
I don't know.
Because there's only like so many people in the group anyway. It seems that like most
Yeah.
people end up seeing it within like a few days or so.
So it says that it has been seen by 3. You and Caleb and my friend Brent, which has never bothered to come, but maybe he will if we move it to Saturday. So it's funny because I often see that he has seen the posts. So he hasn't like unfollowed the group or anything like that. Whereas like I think some people in the group have done that because it doesn't seem like they ever see the posts, but whatever. But yeah, I think usually, if we get to about 4 votes, then it's
Probably a lock.
yeah, and it kind of depends on like how many people I mentioned to. Maybe I think Ty had said Sundays were out for him too, so I'll make sure he knows that we're thinking about this. So maybe he'll show up on Saturdays. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember who all voted for Saturday last time. But maybe some of those people will vote for Saturday again. I seem to recall the vote was pretty close last time. And I think I voted for Sunday. Well, at the very least, I voted for Sunday. So that's 1 vote now for Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. I'll tell people they have until end of day on Wednesday. Basically, they have until Thursday morning when I get up. And I won't necessarily actually check it then, but maybe that'll get people to make it happen sooner rather than later. Sweet, man. Well, thank you for participating, and hopefully I will see you next week.
All right. See you
All right.
then.
Later.